to witness hip-hop in its most purest, most honest, I don't know. Sounds like the Eminem thing. But what's up, everybody? It's Crown Jewel. 4:38 p.m. on the East Coast. I had a full load today in my basket, and that sounds like a sexual reference of some kind. But the bottom line is, I was up really early today. My daughter had a big cheer competition early in the morning. So we're all up here, and it was crazy. Home now. Got home in time to start seeing Crown Jewel, and all I can tell you before we start this show is, first of all, click that like button, stick the thumb all the way up there. LA Knight, Roman Reigns, the match is over. This show, if you guys were here for my predictions last night, talk about nailing it, except, unfortunately, the one match that I said that I was worried about getting wrong is the match I got wrong. Because I said last night that I could see Sikoa beating John Cena, because why would you put John Cena against Sikoa other than to, make Sikoa strong and all those sort of things? But I ended up picking John Cena for some reason, thinking they needed a face win and something like that. So even though I thought that was the wrong move, I went with it, and I said that's the one match I think I could get wrong, and that is the one match that I got wrong. So if you guys were here with me last night, you saw that prediction, and you saw it come to fruition, unfortunately. But pretty damn close in my picks. Everything else I think was right, so I don't think I missed on anything else, but I don't know. But anyway, we're getting this thing started. Hit that like button, and feel free to, well, let's get it going here real quick. We'll get it started in just a second, but the bottom line is you did not need to watch this pay-per-view. If you're thinking about watching it later and you haven't watched it and you're like, do I need to watch this? You don't really need to watch this. There's a couple of, I'm leaning towards Logan Paul's match being one of the better ones, but I would like you guys in the chat right now to tell me, what do you think is the best match of the night? Right now in the chat, give me the best match of the night. Let me know what it is. I want to know what you think it is. I did watch Out of Order and kind of out of sync and whatever else you want to say. If you want to donate to the show, the link is in the chat, and I'll pin it to the top of the chat, and we'll get the rating up there in a second, too, for you guys to vote on. But also, Super Chats are on, as always, and we got to get to 69 likes. So please do that if you can. I am, wow, I don't know. It's just, you didn't need to watch it. You did not need to see the show tonight. Yeah. A little LA Knight. Give me that JCS intro. Give me that JCS intro. Let's play the JCS intro. I'll be ready to go. I just want to make sure the alert goes out to everybody that we're live. We're here. The bottom line is you did not need to watch this show. That's what I was worried about. That's what I said in my predictions. And in a second, we're going to play the predictions, and we're going to kind of reiterate and kind of go over, what I thought about that overall. I think I know how I feel about it, but real quickly, we're starting the show, giving everybody just a few seconds to get in here after watching WWE Crown Jewel. Hit the like button if you can. Thanks.
This is Wardlow from AEW, and you're watching The Joe Cronin Show.
A wrestling podcast with attitude.
Over 50 million views. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
I hope you hang your mother. This country sucks! This place sucks! CNN masturbated all fucking day. Dude, I will eat your fucking asshole out and then spit it into your mouth, baby bird style. Who wants to go? Call the show. I'll fuck your ass! I want to kill myself! If I think it sucks, I tell you!
The Joe Cronin Show.
All right. Okay. We're going to go to it and see what I said the other night. We're going to break it down, I guess. Break it down. All right, let's sync it up first. Well, can you believe I've been doing this show? Hope anybody else who's brand new to the channel can hit the tougher to me. Now, if I've been watching the thing, like, so it'll be one of those things where, like, he damn near did it. He almost did. Everything I've picked so far, this is the one that's tougher to me. I'm doing this. Eric, what's up, bro? Can you believe I've been doing this forever? I'm going to give Sami Zayn the win here. So there it is. So we've synced it up. We're going to go over my picks from the other night. We're going to find out what was right, what was wrong. Pretty much everything was right, so I can just spoil you right there on that. But it's the nuance of it, that I really want to get into. So if you guys want to, make sure you click that like button as quick as you can, and then I'll bring it up. What's up? So, all right, let's put the poll up. I want to see what you guys have to say about that first. So let's get that going. The poll, WWE Crown Jewel was awesome. Okay. Blah. Terrible. There we go. We got the poll up now. I got Poison Ivy, Itchy. So I just go do a little Itchy Pants there. And we'll talk about Crown Jewel. But first, we'll go over my blunders or not. So we'll go over those right now. Let's play the clip. What did I get right? What did I get wrong? What do we think going from here as far as Crown Jewel goes? Let's go back to the other night when we did a show that only received 97 likes, $4 in donations, and barely 1,000 views. Let's go listen to that. In the kickoff match that nobody cares about. Okay. Although I would think maybe JD. So Sami Zayn right there. We picked Sami Zayn to win in the kickoff, and he did. I believe. I think that's what I did there. I think. Sami Zayn the win here in the kickoff match that nobody cares about. Although I would think maybe JD McDonough and his crew would win and beat up Zayn and whatever. And wouldn't the local crowd want to see Sami Zayn's ass kicked? Right? Because whatever. Because he's the wrong religion or whatever you call it. I don't know. Right. Who knows with these people? They'll probably cut his head off. But anyway, the next match. So I had Sami Zayn winning. Sami Zayn won. So let's go. What do we give it? 1 out of 1. Well, Joe's picks. We'll do this after all the shows from now on because it's fun, right? Correct. Wrong. Start keeping track of this. So we got 1 correct, 0 wrong so far. And we'll do this after every show. It'll give us something more to laugh about with me. You know what I mean? Start trying to figure out exactly how much does Joe really get right or wrong. We're going to find that out. So let's go ahead and share this video in Discord. Here we go. All right, let's continue. Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest in a match, I guess. I'm going to give it to Cody Rhodes. I'm going to make this very short and sweet, by the way. I think they should start calling Damian Priest the Hunter. The Hunter, Damian Priest. And he's got the whole arrow get up anyway, right? Cody Rhodes, I'm giving it to him. United States Championship match. Ray. I'm going through it quick. See, this is real quick. Cody Rhodes gave the win to Cody Rhodes. That was easy. 2. I'm going to find out how predictable this show really was. Mysterio versus Logan Paul. Guys, Logan Paul, I think, is going to win this match because he's got to have a belt. People talked about him going for the world title, stuff like that. That's ridiculous. It's just out of the realm right now. But he definitely should have a title. So there you go. Logan Paul did win the United States Championship. 3 correct, 0 wrong. I think this was easily predicted by just about everybody, pretty much. This is not a Nostradamus. These are not Nostradamus-like picks. Guys, please hit that like button. And feel free to super chat down below. If you want to donate using Streamlabs, that's pinned to the top of the stream. And we will put the top supporter on the screen here tonight. $5, $10, whatever you want. All the donation amounts are listed down below. Those are available for you if you want to do it. Super chat, become a member, interact, throw your questions at me. Let me know what you want to talk about and bring it on. That being said, like I said, extremely predictable. Exactly. It was very predictable. This show was super predictable, and that's why I'm not a big fan of this show today, and you didn't need to watch it. You did not need to watch this show. It was so predictable. So predictable that I even predicted the match that I probably would predict wrong. It's ridiculous. You did not need to watch this. I don't know what's going on here. And be able to parade the United States social media and all over the place. And Sky versus Bianca Belair. And by the way, thank you to Matt Colon for the $2. $2 coming in from Matt Colon and Eric Griffith for subbing to the channel. Hope anybody else who's brand new to the channel can hit the sub button so you guys can go live every single day. I'm starting to age like a versus Bianca Belair. Here's the women's match. Bianca Belair, Io Sky, big match. Here's what I predicted last night. Let's hear it. Guys, the champ. This one's tough for me because I think Bianca Belair's stock is dead. I do not like Bianca Belair's anything right now. I'm just not into her at all. But I just can't see her also. I don't know, man. Maybe somebody's going to interfere and screw Bianca Belair out of this title match or something. Maybe somebody's going to interfere. Now, a lot of people went to Jade Cargill, and eventually I will mention that as well. But I just had the feeling that there was going to be an interruption in this match from outside interference, and it was Kairi Sane. I don't know, man, but I'm going to go with Io Sky retaining. I feel like Bianca should win because they just love her so much, and there's a bunch of reasons why she probably should win and whatever else. But I just can't stand her right now. I don't like Bianca Belair right now. I used to love her. I always praised her for years and years, but now I'm kind of down on her. And why cut Io Sky short now? So, I'm gonna go with Io Sky wins, retains, and somebody might actually interfere with Bianca Belair's match. Okay, so there we go. 4-0, including the kickoff match. We're 4-0 here. Maybe it's Jade. I am going. Let's see what else we got. I want Rhea Ripley to just fatally. Rhea Ripley champion versus Nia Jax versus Shayna Baszler versus Zoe Stark. I am going Rhea retains. And that's easy for me. If something else happens here, I'll be shocked and confused.
I'd blow my brains out.
I would not take that belt off Rhea Ripley, for a while. So that's 5-0. Let's see what else we got. And I obviously think that, I don't like this match really because I feel like Solo Sikoa should be built up, and John Cena would be a good stepping stone to show how dangerous Sikoa is and how that's what they went with. Dangerous he can be and really build this guy up more and make him this real presence by sacrificing John Cena. But just dude, are we really going to make John Cena lose against Solo Sikoa in Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia? I just don't like it, even though I think Solo should. He needs momentum. He needs big wins and to feel important and big. Cena hasn't pinned somebody in 5 years. That's nuts and dangerous. So I don't really like this match, and I don't like picking this one either. This is, I think out of everything I've picked so far, this is the one that's tougher to me. Now, if I've been watching week to week, guess what? You were right, Joe. You didn't want to pick this one. I would probably have a better idea. Also, tonight on SmackDown, we may get a tip-off of some of these matches and what's going to happen with them. But I'm just going to pick now because I'm not watching SmackDown really, so oh well. But I'm going to go Cena just because, I don't know, bro. I just can't. I'm going to go John Cena. It doesn't make sense really to me. But whatever. World Heavyweight Championship. So there it is. The one that I predicted that I could get wrong is the one I got wrong. So I should have gone the other way. I should have known. But there's the wrong. John Cena did lose to Sikoa, and they did do what they really should have done, but it just, I'm surprised. But I guess Cody is the winner. Cody's the good guy who won tonight. Really, that's about it. Kind of like it's weird. Championship match: Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Seth Rollins is the champ. Drew McIntyre is the challenger. They're trying to tell this big story with, Drew and his, his chance, and he got squandered, and he won when nobody cared, and all his comeback, and so now he's going to win the title in front of everybody in Crown Jewel, and so I don't see that happening, I guess. So I don't think that belt is going to change hands, which means, by the way, I think that we only have so far one title changing hands. I have Logan Paul. That's it so far.
Correct.
And so, I think Seth Rollins retains, and Drew McIntyre will lose, and that's it. I really do think this is, maybe this pay-per-view, this show, whatever you want to call it, will end up being better than I'm imagining, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't think it was. I don't think it was better than we imagined. I think it was exactly as we imagined. This thing went dead on almost, except for John Cena and Sikoa. Except for that, and it wasn't really a big deal either way, kind of, and almost an unnecessary match, in my opinion. I almost would have had Sikoa not wrestle Cena, and would have had Sikoa beat somebody else, and then I would have had John Cena wrestle someone he could win against, but that's me. I don't know, whatever. But in the end, you just did not need to watch this pay-per-view. Unless you were a die-hard WWE fan, you got to watch everything, because the whole thing was super predictable. I don't imagine much, you know what I mean? Made fun of. Roman Reigns versus LA Knight. Obviously, no chance in hell to me for LA Knight. Roman Reigns will retain. I think that they'll end up saying, wow, the bloodline, he was up against the bloodline in Roman Reigns, and damn it, LA Knight hung in there. He damn near beat Roman Reigns. That sort of thing. So it'll be one of those things where, he damn near did it. He almost did it, guys. Oh. And that's exactly what they did. Again, predictable. Oh, my God. And it will just be this, like I said, big thing where, oh, he almost did it. Wow. But in the end, the bloodline, whatever the hell, that's where I see that going.
He's feeling himself. He's vibing.
All right, calm down, Cole. Calm down, Cole. Calm down, Cole. Unbelievable. Calm down. Did I say anything else about it? So there you go. Obviously, Crown Jewel, kind of stupid. Obviously, Crown Jewel, kind of stupid. What the fuck? Maybe the show will be good. I will, obviously when I get home and I'm able to see it, I'll be watching it. Hell, if I do get home in time, I may get home in time. If I do, I will try to do something. Super chat, Streamlabs don't. Roman's 14-minute entrance, Mr. Pico Boulevard. Yeah, you're probably right. Knight loses by disqualification. So, yeah, maybe he gets disqualified. I don't know. It'll be something stupid and goofy, right? Probably. But I think they'll give him a little more credit than that, maybe. I could see him losing out of a screw job. Roman wins almost all of these matches, via some kind of screw job situation, right? So they literally said LA Knight got screwed. They actually said that tonight. See, earlier in the night, Solo Sikoa loses to John Cena. Solo Sikoa comes out to the ring, sort of thing. At one point, LA Knight goes off.
It was Jimmy Uso instead or whatever.
The ropes, Sikoa hits him in the back of the head or, whatever, trips him. He turns around, he gets speared,
That's what happened. That's pretty much what happened.
I don't know if do we really need another one of these just ridiculous over the top, 1,000 false finishes until the point where he finally like gets speared and loses after like the 90th spear. Like he'll take 90 spears, Superman punches, he'll hit his finishing move twice. You know, do we really need all that again with LA Knight? I feel like we don't. I feel like this match shouldn't be like the matches that Roman usually always has, where it's like just down, just crazy false finishes left and right and almost, and then in the end you can't believe it, he cheated again, he did the same thing. But I would keep this a straight up, like, real quick cheat. Like, you don't see it coming. You know what I mean? Like, LA Knight's coming off the rope. Sikoa hits him with a crowbar in the back of the head. And then Roman spears him while he's holding his head. And Roman, they beat LA Knight that way. You know, then Sikoa and Roman and the Bloodline, they start beating the shit out of LA Knight in the ring, beating him down. And then John Cena's music hits, and out comes John Cena to make the save, and he's outnumbered a bit, and then all of a sudden out comes Cody Rhodes or something, and now it's like Cody Rhodes and LA Knight and John Cena, and they're beat. That's the only thing that they didn't do that I was really kind of hoping for. I was hoping that at the end, even though Roman won, I thought they were going to do a whole, like, the bad guys are attacking, and that John Cena and Cody Rhodes and stuff could run out, and they could end on a good note in the middle of the ring at the end with, like, a big good guy celebration. LA Knight almost got it done, and now you got LA Knight, you know, high-fiving Cena, or, like, you know, shaking his hand, and Cena holding him high, and Cody Rhodes there, and they all lift up their arms, and you got Cena, Cody, and LA Knight in the ring, and Saudi Arabia's going nuts even though Roman Reigns won. I would have done that. I don't know why you couldn't do that. I thought it would have made for a nicer ending. It wouldn't have changed much, and it still would have been predictable because it's what I was predicting. That was the only thing that didn't really go to my prediction, but I just thought that they would want to end it that way, but they didn't. They just went with the whole Roman, Roman cheats, wins, and haha, deal with it. You know, but I thought maybe they could have done that, which was, you know, similar to how Drew McIntyre kind of ended his night over in wherever they were, Scotland, UK. Oh, it was UK. I don't remember anything anymore. My brain is fog piss at this point, so I don't know. But what I do know is I'm guys and girls and trans people everywhere. Oh, by the way, saw the funniest thing ever today at my daughter's cheer thing, right? At my daughter's cheer thing, they literally they got this big auditorium that they're at. They're actually at the auditorium that wrestling happens at a lot, right? So there's huge place, and the bathrooms suck. Last year, the women's line for the bathroom, the women's line was around the corner of the whole place, so women started coming into the men's room. And dude, in the men's room, there's 3 urinals and 1 stall. And in the women's room, there's like 2 stalls, I think, or something. So it's like you can see how it would get backed up. But last year, this happened. And it was like there was kind of some arguments going on about like what are women doing in here, and like the men were getting angry and stuff like that. I didn't care because there's 3 urinals and the women are going into the stall. And like I would think it's probably more uncomfortable for the women, I would think. You know what I mean? They have to go in and sit on a toilet in front of men, like, or in a men's room. So like I feel like it's worse for them. So I was like, whatever, okay, fuck, you gotta go, whatever, I don't care. I'm pissing in the urinal, you know. Rather this than me go in their room, you know. I don't care. But there was kind of some arguments, and it was getting a little bit nasty last year, and I was like, damn, they need to figure that out. That's bad. So this year, as we're going to the event, all I can think about is last year in the bathrooms, and I'm like, hey, I wonder if the bathrooms will have the same trouble that this year had, you know. And oh my God, did they have problems. Not only did they have problems, this time there was security had to show up. So there was like arguing and screaming and people yelling at each other and the fights like almost breaking out. And on top of all that, there was one big lady who was already was waiting. She was like in the men's room waiting, and she was arguing with people, or whatever it is was arguing with people, because she literally said, I'm trans. Oh no, she said, I'm I'm non-binary. I can go in either one. It doesn't matter. So not only were people arguing about why are women coming into the men's bathroom, and some of the women were like, I don't care. I'm going to the bathroom. Like these women were like, I don't care. I'm going to the bathroom. Some of them were pretty hot. But it's like, they're like, no, I'm going to the bathroom. I don't care. And then you had this one lady like, I'm bisexual or whatever you call it, non-binary, whatever. And I'm like pissing, right? Like I'm finally in there pissing. Like actually there wasn't a wait, right? As a guy, I could just walk in. There was 2 people in the urinals, the third urinal. I just went, started pissing, and I'm hearing all this fighting going on and yelling, and then this random other person who's saying they're non-binary and they can go anywhere they want. And the security are like radioing to each other like they're women and people are mad in the bathrooms and like this is crazy. And they were like radioing each other, security. And I'm like pissing and I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? I'm pissing and people are like getting close to fisticuffs as I'm pissing. And I'm like, I just want to piss and get out of here. And like, as I was walking out, I was like, hey, I don't care if you got to go to the bathroom in here. I don't care. I live with a family of people. Like, I don't care. It doesn't even I don't even care. Like, it doesn't bother me. I feel bad for the ladies. You know what I mean? Their bathroom was around the corner. There was like 28 people or 38 people into the line down the hall. And then the men's room was like there now were 6 women waiting in the men's line because there's only one stall, so they had to keep waiting for the stall. But the guys who just had to piss could just walk right into the urinal, you know. So I don't care. Like that doesn't even. I understand the situation. Like this is dire. You're either pissing yourself or your bladder's hurting, or you could, I guess, jump into the men's stall. Like so that didn't bother me. It felt logical to me. I was like, yeah, I see why you're doing this. I don't got a problem with it. But when everybody started fighting, it was like, well, this is uncomfortable. I really don't want women fighting men in the men's bathroom, and one of them says they're non-binary. It's very weird. She might have been kidding, like to say like I'm non-binary. Like she might have been joking, like so she could do it. And I was like, you don't even need to say that. Like, yeah, just go piss. Who cares? But anyway, that's all aside from the wrestling. Just thought I would say all that tell you guys a story. And the bottom line is, last year my daughter's team got 3rd place. They got 1st place all season, all in the local areas. They got 1st place, like 6 events, 1st place. But last year they went to state competition and they got 3rd place. And now like this year, they didn't place. And it was crazy because I watched all the teams, guys. I watched all the teams. And there were 3 teams that I was like, damn, these 3 teams could win. Their team could win, this other team could win, and this other team could win. And then there was another team that was pretty good that I was borderline. I was like, they could win too. So there was 4 teams in the running, including their team. And I'm like, okay, last year we got 3rd place. You know, I think my daughter, like, and I mean, there's tons of people, and the girls put all this effort into the dance and all the crazy stuff and the flips and the timing. And my daughter's team nailed it. Like, they nailed it. Like, I watched it. They didn't mess up once. They hit a perfect score, which is great. So I'm like, wow, like that. They got 3rd place last year. They did better than last year. They didn't place. It was crazy. But not only that, but the 2 other teams that I thought could possibly win didn't place either. And one of the teams that messed up and didn't look good got 3rd place or something like that. I was like, what? What the fuck? How did this team even make the top 3? That doesn't make any sense. And then there was another team that, like, they were pretty good, but they were the 4th team that I thought could be in 3rd place before maybe, but they made 3rd place. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro? So I was confused. I was watching this, and I was like, well, I mean, sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes in competitions, you know, you never know what the judges are going to do. But I mean, like, I saw with my own eyes. I was like, bro, I wasn't sure my daughter's team could win. I wasn't sure if they would get 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. I was kind of thinking, like, I think they'll get 2nd or 3rd. But, like, I was blown away that they didn't place. And then I was blown away that the other team that was, like, definitely maybe the best didn't place either. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? But anyway, the girls were, like, devastated. So it was awful just watching. I mean, they always cry anyway when they don't get 1st. So, like, but I mean, like, just watching these poor girls crying and everything and being upset. But I'm like, yeah, sometimes you don't know what judges are doing or whatever they're thinking or whatever. They're looking for something that that they're specific that they're looking for and you didn't do it. I don't know. But like they did really good. Like so I was doing that all morning. So when I got home, Crown Jewel had already started. We were into the Seth Rollins. We were at the end of the Seth Rollins match when I got home. So, like, during the other matches, as I continued to watch Crown Jewel, I was going back and kind of watching some of the other stuff. But, yeah, so it was a crazy day. But let's go back to the wrestling talk now that I've done my story time. So, like I said, we just went through all my picks and what I got right and wrong. Looks like I got 7 correct, 1 wrong. So, not too bad, but this was a very predictable show. I think a lot of you guys got a 100. I think a lot of you guys out there probably did 100. You got perfect score on this predictions. I added a little bit of nuance of how things could happen and how they would happen. And the nuance, I got 2 out of the 3 right on that. So, pretty spot on show. And I said this last night that if it is almost all correct, as I think it's going to be, I will be disappointed because we didn't need to watch the show. It's in the middle of the day. If you decide, you know what, I'm going to watch Crown Jewel. I think I want to sit down and watch that. I just feel like some people out there are like, damn, I should have gone bowling, or damn, I should have played with myself. Like, there's just so many things that you probably could have done. And judging from this voting on the poll, I think a lot of people feel the same way. I mean, terrible 17%. Guys, and I want you to do this. If you go back and you watch the last 10 reviews that I've done on WWE, the polls have been thumbs up, I believe, on like 80 to 90% of them. So if you look at this poll, this is one of the weakest polls scores for WWE in the past 10 special events. If you go look it up, I guarantee it. This is not good. Like 40% blah, 17% terrible. So that's a thumbs down overall. Only 33% thought it was okay. And 11% thought it was awesome. I don't know how you come to that, but I thought it was at least pretty good. But it was just so predictable. It's so predictable that a pretty good show ends up turning into kind of a blah show because it was so predictable. So for me, I would have to vote blah as well, just because it just didn't do anything really that different than I expected. You just didn't need to watch it. That's the biggest problem. And Saudi in the past has had some Saudi events where it's like, damn, like this was a real show that you needed to watch. And so the problem with Saudi shows sometimes you just don't need to watch them. Sometimes you do. But usually they've been pretty good. Like the Saudi shows have been pretty good. They've been 7s out of 10s, and there's been some 6s. There's been maybe an 8 or 2. But tonight I would have to give this a 6 out of 10 which is kind of a thumbs up, but maybe, I don't know. It's just not quite there for me. It's just too predictable. That's the bottom line. But real quick, just want to also tell you guys, I will be live tonight from Monetize This. So I hope you guys join us tonight. We're going to have the full crew on here tonight. Whole bunch of other shit. Somebody sent me a sound clip, Tommy talking shit about me and Rojas and shit. I don't know. So I'm going to play that and let Rojas. I don't know why this guy still bashes me and bashes random. I don't even understand that. But it's probably because I bash him. No, I'm just kidding. But no, so someone sent me a clip of something that's funny and we'll play it. We got Rojas probably going to make an appearance. We got football tomorrow. We're going to go over the NFL picks and everything like that. Patriots are dead, as expected. We'll see where everybody else is at. There's a lot to kind of get into. But let's go to the donations now and see what you guys are saying about Crown Jewel. Was it worth watching? And it went pretty much exactly as predicted.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
I sent you a link of in the chat, and they actually thought it was actually him, and hasn't even been banned in the chat. Good moderators for Tommy.
Tommy's retarded and his moderators are retarded, and it doesn't shock me that he literally thinks everybody is Luke or me or whatever. I don't even know. I saw the clip you sent. Listen, those guys have been bashing me forever. Like, they'll never stop doing it. They'll never stop bashing anybody that has anything to do with me. I'm sure they shit all over Rojas. I get it. Listen, Tommy is a fat retard with a fat mother retard who gave him up because he was a fat retard. And he will just continuously always play the victim and act like somebody did something to him when they didn't. It's just never ending with the guy, obviously. And I heard the clip, and, you know, fat people bash me all the time, like, together. It's a constant thing. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It will never end. People just want to shit on me forever until the end of time, regardless. I don't even know what happened. I don't understand. I don't care. But I know he's retarded. So you could literally make an account called, like, Joe Cronin's mother or something, and he would be like, "Oh, Joe Cronin's mother is in, oh, she sucks like he does, I guess. That's really not nice of you, Joe Cronin's mother, to come in here and say that." It's not really his mother, Tom. That's, like, obviously a fake account. Oh! Fucking shut up. Kill yourself. Anyway, what else we got? Thank you, Pacharo. But, dude, you don't got to send me clips of people and stuff. I don't give a shit, dude. Don't send me clips of a dead channel and dead people and dead shit who will never stop complaining about the same shit until the end of time so that their channels are dead. Okay, bro? Don't send me stupid clips of that. I don't care. It's so old. It's fucking so dumb to waste time talking about it. You know what I mean? Oh, my God, he said something with his 5 viewers. Who cares, bro? Who gives a fuck? By the time anybody cares, they'll all have cardiac arrests, okay? It's my birthday, so you became a member. Oof. Wow. Chief Wahoo. Chief Wahoo becoming a member. Thank you, Chief Wahoo. Really appreciate it, bro. Love you, dude. Thank you. How long is that membership? That is a 13 months in a row for Chief Wahoo. Thank you, sir. Shit bum. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Explain to me why Rhea was the only person to get a special entrance the whole show and it didn't even make sense. Roman champ until Cody Ray match 6/10.
You know, I don't know. That's a great point, Big Matt. I mean, but why did you say she was the only one to get a special entrance? Because Logan Paul got a special entrance. What do you mean? I guess, what do you mean by special entrance? Did I miss something? Because I sort of skipped the entrances a lot because I was behind, as I said. So I sort of fast-forwarded through the entrances. But I did notice that Logan Paul, like drove a dune buggy out there. So I don't think she was the only one that got a special entrance. But yeah, there weren't a lot of crazy entrances. I will say that. Big Matt. Big fat Matt. Big fat Matt. Big Matt, thank you. Big Matt, guys, do you want to donate $5 to this stream today? Because I need money because I'm fucking poor. So, Big Matt, thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum. Big Matt, you're a beast, bro. Too sweet me, you cocksucker. Yeah, bow. We're doing that to every $5 shit bum that donates. You bunch of shit bums out there. You want to be a shit bum like Matt? Go ahead and do it. I think there was a few special entrances, but Logan Paul's was one of them for sure. But there weren't a lot, so I get it. It's my birthday, so you became It's the man! A member. Aru Shinchu has become a member again. 38 months in a row. Good God Almighty. You got to give it to Aru, man. 38 months for Aru Chinsu. And he's one of the longest donators and supporters of the channel of all time. He is sexy, and he has one of the biggest peckers you've ever seen in your entire life. That's right, Aru Shinchu. Tell him about it, Jesse Ventura. Well, here's the thing. Aru Shinchu's been a damn member for 38 months. Call me when he's been a member for 69, and I'll take out my tallywhacker. And by the way, Aru Shinchu did 9/11. Did you know that, Joe? No, I didn't. I didn't know that, Jess. I don't think that's true. Aru's like a family guy. I don't think he's really into 9/11 and all that stuff. Yeah, that's what they always say. But I think Aru Shinchu did 9/11. Okay. All right, Jesse. Thanks very much. I'm going to turn your mic off now, bro. The Aru Shinchu's like supported the show with like over $15,000 over like 7 years or something. Like I don't think we need to be bashing Aru Shinchu, Jesse, okay? So I just cut your mic. And by the way, Kairi Sane. Sexy. How about her, man? She looks like an effable clown. Doesn't she? Kairi Sane. Holy hell, dude. Did anyone see her tonight? Whew. Kairi Sane is back, and I thought there'd be outside interference, and I wasn't sure who it was going to be, and it was from her. She's back, I guess. They're going to start the Japanese connection. I get it. Okay. John Cena's bald spot looking good, like my bald spot. I mean, listen, if John Cena's gonna wear his hair the way he's wearing it, I'm gonna keep doing mine the way I'm doing it. Okay? I don't care about my bald spot. I'm gonna keep doing my hair the same. John Cena's doing it, I'm doing it too. Let's all do it. Just comb over. I'm good. It's good. A little greasy right now. Had the hat on all day. Just comb over. Yeah, everything's good. Everything's great until you do this. Until you do that. So we'll just all do the John Cena at this point, right? F it, I'm bald. That's it. That's the T-shirt. That's the T-shirt. John Cena. Dude, can you imagine if John Cena released a T-shirt that said "F it, I'm bald," and it was like John Cena's face on the front, and he's like this. He's smiling, and the hair looks good. But on the back of the shirt, when you turn it around, it's Cena's like bald spot, the back of his head shot. And the shirt just says, F it, I'm bald. I bet that shirt would become the #1 selling T-shirt in WWE. F it, I'm bald. They won't do it. They won't do it for multiple reasons, but they should because it's money. I bet that shirt would make a profit of like $1 million. I'm telling you right now, you release a shirt for John Cena called F It, I'm Bald. 50,000 sales at a $9 profit, that's $500,000. I guarantee it. I bet it sells more than his regular merchandise that's like Cena, never give up, or Cena, you can't see him, or Cena, like reach for the sky, or like Cena, back again, or like whatever stupid thing they got put on the shirt. No. Cena, F it, I'm bald. Or balding, whatever. I don't know, it'd be good. Trust me.
You all have decided to take your hard-earned money.
Oh, my God!
To fund my show.
The Ghost!
To fund what I do. To fund what I believe in.
To fund
my godly ass. JCS Army.
Cracacasantes.
Donate to me.
Oh my God, it's the Ghost from the coast.
Acknowledge me.
And we got monetized this tonight, and the Ghost is dropping big ones in the daytime. Wow.
With a broomstick.
Cena giving back is a good thing, ain't it? But then again, I understand him not winning kinda makes him a...
Yeah, it kind of ruins it. Like, at some point, he's not going to be able to give anybody the rub because the guy hasn't won in 5 years. So I think at WrestleMania, potentially, they're going to tell the story of Cena, his comeback. He did it. He's back. He got him. He defeated the evil person that said they'll kill him or something. That sort of thing. Man, Ghost from the Coast. We are giving you the top spot. Ghost from the Coast is saving this week's show. It has been a rough week this week for donos, but Ghost propping it up, and I will be live tonight around 9 or 10 p.m. tonight for Monetize This. Be here. I got something to show you, and I got something to say, and I am going to shit on a couple of people, and it's going to be a good time. So join me tonight for that. It'll be a lot of fun. But anyway, Ghost from the Coast, thank you, sir, for the $80. You are, without a doubt, a sex beast. Let's hit it. Where is it? Oh. Where is it? Where's my Cracker Gasante's music?
You really need to try Cracker Casantes.
Cracker Gasantes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cracker Gasantes. Loco, Cracker Gasantes.
You really need to try Cracker Casantes.
Cracker Gasantes. Oh, Cracker Gasantes. Mucho dinero. Cracker Gasantes. Cracker Gasantes.
You really need to try Cracker Casantes.
Cracker Gasantes. Un poco. Cracker Gasantes. Mi perro. Cracker Gasantes.
You really need to try Cracker Casantes.
Cracker Gasantes. Cracker Gasantes. It's an amazing Mexican dish dreamt up by our friend Luke Rojas, south of the border. But guys, right now what you need to do is click that like button and stick the thumb up my rectum because we're at 56 likes, and that's just stupid. Like that's that's just pathetic, bro. El Gringo Loco. El Gringo Loco, Cracker Gasantes. El Gringo Loco loves the taste of Cracker Gasantes, and you will too when you visit the local Mexicano restaurant. Tejanos love it. Gringos love it. Cracker Gasantes. You'll love the taste. Tu amarás. You love the taste of Cracker Gasantes. Tu amarás Cracker Gasantes. En Mexico del Sol. Oh my God. Lo asombroso Cracker Gasantes. The best Cracker Gasantes. El mejor Cracker Gasantes. The best you will ever taste in the world. It's the best you will ever taste. Cracker Gasantes. Lo mejor para todos los gustos. Cracker Gasantes. You can have 5 Cracker Gasantes. 5. Tu madre loves 5 Cracker Gasantes. Lo mejor para todos los gustos. Cracker Gasantes. I'm sorry. I'm going off the rails. I'm going into Wonderland. I apologize. I'm going into Wonderland. Anyway, the bottom line is you'll love Cracker Gasantes. The gringo, yeah, loco gringo something crazy white people. Like, well, that's the name of the guy. Crazy white homeless man. That'd be even better. What's the name for the homeless guy? Is it like, what's the word for homeless? Fudge. Alexa, what's the Spanish word for homeless?
Homeless in Spanish is vagabundo.
Vagabundo? Oh, like vagabond. So it's vagabond translated. Vagabundo. Homeless. Okay. Okay, homeless. Vagabond. Vagabundo. So el gringo, el loco gringo, vagabundo. And it should be like el stupido gringo, loco, vagabundo. The stupid, crazy, white, homeless guy. I don't know, something like that. It would be. Listen, you know it too, by the way. And I'm speaking to you, Texas people in Texas, and people down south, and especially I'm speaking to you, Hispanic people out there. Especially if you're, you know what I mean, you're new to the country, or your parents came from Mexico and shit like that. I open up a restaurant with my face like this, and I call it stupid white, vagabond, like restaurant or beer place or whatever. Like, dude, you will die. There will be so many Hispanic people coming to that thing like, de fucking gringo, estupido gringo, vagabundo, stupido gringo, loco, vagabundo gringo, let's go in and see him, let's go in. And then you come in and I'm behind the bar and I'm like, hey, what do you all want to drink? I'm a fucking idiot. Cerveza. I'm so stupid. It's half price. Like, dude, they'd be like, they don't mean gringo. You stupid. And, like, people can throw stuff at me. Oh, my, dude, I'm telling you, you know it and I know it. Not only will people love me, but people will pay to be there all the time. And it will be funny. And if you pay a special like $200 fee, we put a blindfold on me and we hang a piñata, and I have like 5 chances to break the piñata open, and if I don't do it, everyone can stone me to death. Like, or whatever, or like something, or like everybody gets to throw it, like somebody gets to throw a dart at me. Like, it's like it would be just the most craziest illegal bar you've ever seen. Oh, here it goes. I put $200 down. Now he has 5 chances to break the piñata. If he doesn't break piñata, I get to throw a dart at him. Stupid gringo. Stupido gringo. Look at that. Everyone's cheering and shit like that. And then, okay, I get the blindfold and the stick, like, or whatever. And every time I miss, they replace the weapon. So the first swing, I get like one of those like scythe things or whatever with like the big ball of spikes at the end of it. So like, woof, and I miss. Oh, and they take it away. Then they give me a bat. Then I swing and I hit it, but it doesn't break. They take the bat away. Then they give me a wiffle ball bat for the 4th try. And by the 5th, they're like, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Oh, no. They take the bat. They take the shitty wiffle ball bat away. And then the last thing I get to swing with is like a soft, like shitty, soft, flimsy thing. And then, miss it, throw the dart. And then everyone laughs like, stupido gringo. Like, bro, this place would just be booked solid, dude, forever. It would be so fun. And by the way, there's people out there gonna be like, oh, that's like kind of racist and racial and weird and whatever. I don't care. The Hispanic people and the Mexicans would love it. It would destroy. And even though, it'd be embarrassing a little bit for myself, and I'm putting myself through all this shit and harm and everything, kind of belittling myself and being a little pathetic and things like that, sure. But even though that's the case, I'd be making a ton of money, and they would respect me when it comes down to it. When I left the building later on the night, some group of people was like, hey, where you going? We're going to fuck you up. Like, people would come, like, they would be defending me. I'd be like the president. Like, it would be crazy. Oh, my God, I want to open this place so bad. And you know it would do good. Especially that, I'm telling you, estupido vagabundo gringo, like locos, like whatever, tacos, like what, it would do great. It would do so good.
Super chat party.
Jennifer Muppet Baby coming in.
If they insist on Roman winning all the time, they could at least change it up a bit. But nope. Plus, Roman has only defended 29 times in 42 months.
Yeah, I just like, I sort of called how they would finish this, I guess. But yeah, it's just so predictable. But I mean, what are you going to do? You know, so I get what they did, but at least that's why I thought, Jennifer, one of the things I mentioned in my predictions earlier, one of the things I sort of mentioned was like, I could see them making that match the first match of the night. I almost thought like maybe they would do that. They would pull that match off first and then, you know, give us maybe the Seth Rollins match last in some kind of a different sort of thing, because it just felt like, well, they've done this so many times that they're really going to just do this again. And yeah, they really just did it again. And that's all it was. Janelle Banks says, Joe, you'd be beaten so bad I wouldn't risk it. I don't think I'd be beaten. I think people would think it was funny and like it. I think they would totally get it. And I think they'd like it. I think they would enjoy it and they would like it and it'd be great. You know? Don't challenge stupid people. Don't challenge the chosen people. You did call it down to a T. Well, pretty close. I did get a few things wrong, but like pretty well picked. But I just think this was so predictable that it really isn't that crazy. I just don't think it's a big stretch for me. You know, this is not one of those shows to run around and go, I nearly got it all right, or I got it right, I nailed it all. It was so predictable. Like, it's not that impressive at all. Most people should have nailed this show.
Predictable.
Yeah, it was super predictable. This is not one of the shows to be like, I know what I'm talking about. No. Like, there's other shows where if you'd gone, 90% of it right or more, you should be like, damn, I called the shit out of this. This is not you called the shit. Everyone called it. Anyway, Rojas, what's up?
Well, you know what? Honestly, it was almost unpredictable in how predictable it was. You know what I mean? Like, you're kind of thinking, nah, they're going to do something. Oh, he just won.
Yeah, that was the only thing, the only thing I got wrong was I kind of added to how I would end it, and they didn't do that. And I obviously picked John Cena over Sikoa, and I said that I was worried about that pick out of anything. I wasn't worried about anything else, though, and it turned out to be true.
Yeah, like, I think tonight was all right. Or I guess not tonight, today.
Today, yeah. Monetize this is tonight. Yeah. I'll be live again in 4 hours.
Exactly, and I'll be there, hopefully, unless I just want to go to sleep. But yeah, I think tonight was, I keep saying tonight, yeah, like people saying that it was a 0 out of 10 or like a 2 out of 10, I just don't believe you. Like, it wasn't a bad show. Like, the wrestling was good. The predictability of it did bog it down, and I can't say it was a really good show or a great show, but like, I'm not thinking, like, the people who put 0 out of 10 for this pay-per-view are the same people who put 0 out of 10 for every fucking WWE pay-per-view. And it kind of, I don't know, it just annoys me because it's so not genuine. Like, it's not a real review or a real opinion.
Right.
It's just, I'm going to just say, fucking WWE 0 out of 10. Like, why? Why was tonight a 0 out of 10? Because it fucking sucks, dude.
Right.
Like, that type of shit pisses me off. But, yeah, Roman winning, very, like, I don't know. It was weird. Did that match go on very long? It only felt like it was a 20-minute match. Usually, like you said, they have these.
It felt like it was one of LA Knight's longest matches and one of Roman's shorter main event matches. If that makes sense.
Like, I agree with you. It didn't need to be like a 30-minute, 40-minute epic.
Yeah. Oh, shit. It's the OG, Aru.
Ocean Chew.
Oh, shut up, Sandy.
I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. 9 bucks. Suck my dick.
Ocean Chew.
I think next the Bloodline plus the Walrus Band from ringside. And I wonder who will face Stroke and Roman next.
Who will face Roman next? I think
it has to be.
What? It has to be who?
It has to be Cody, right? Because I mean, I don't think anybody views anybody besides Cody right now as the main threat to Roman's title.
Well, okay. So I heard that Roman is going to be in Elimination Chamber, so that Roman is basically going to face everybody, because Roman's going to have to get through Elimination Chamber as the champion. That's what it seemed, but maybe not. Maybe he's going to face someone one-on-one at Elimination Chamber. So, because why would you put Roman in there? But that's the better way to get Roman out of it, to get him to WrestleMania. If he has to face someone again one-on-one, then you got to do all this all over again, and they don't want to do that probably. So the better option would be to put Roman in Elimination Chamber for the belt, and he beats everyone in the Elimination Chamber.
See, I don't see him being in the Elimination Chamber because he hasn't been in one since he won the title. And I don't know. It's just, I don't think that's something that, because you said it's so predictable, and if nobody's going to beat him in a one-on-one match, nobody thinks at all that he's going to lose in a fucking, Elimination Chamber match. But at this point, I guess people already kind of know that Roman's not losing until at least WrestleMania, so you can put him in any match and people will watch anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has that same feeling of we're all going to just be disappointed if at Elimination Chamber or at Royal Rumble, it ends with, "We must acknowledge him as the 1,227."
They didn't do that tonight. Tonight they did. They did try to
do it.
Well, at first they didn't. Michael Cole was like, "Well, LA Knight got screwed," and he kind of
a mild reaction.
Well, but he didn't start sucking Roman right away. It was usually he does. He was trying to put over LA Knight. He did what I said last night. He said, "Oh, he went the distance. He was able to go up again, but whatever. And in the end, he was screwed, or whatever."
No,
so,
what a real commentator would say, and I'm not even saying Michael Cole isn't a real commentator, but I think they're telling these guys to I don't know, to not play into their characters too much.
No, it's like they should be saying how many damn times is this gonna happen? How can you win a damn match by yourself? Can you win a match on your own? Because right now, the story is that Roman needs every single son of a bitch in the bloodline to help him. It's
are we supposed to call this guy our undisputed champion? Oh, what a great champion you are. What a great champion you are. And then that's when he would argue with the heel, and the heel would be like, "Well, he just defended his title. What are you talking about? What? Yeah, of course he's a great did we just watch the same match?" None of that.
They could say, "Well, but listen, it doesn't matter. They don't ask you how you get it done. It just got done." And Michael Cole can say "Yeah, well, maybe in your world, I guess it doesn't matter if you're a cheater, if you're a scumbag. But the fact is, LA Knight, worked his way to this position legitimately, and then competed in this match tonight legitimately, and Roman Reigns didn't. Yeah, well, who's the champ right now? Whatever.
That's what you want to call a champion. If that's what you call a champion, the real people's champion is LA Knight, and everybody knows that. Yeah, well, guess what? In the record books, it's going to say Roman Reigns, the winner. So, that's the stuff we just don't fucking get, because the heels go in a little bit, and then they stop being heelish. Even Wade Barrett and Corey Graves, they'll be heelish for a second, and then all of a sudden they'll be talking up the baby faces, and it's like this weird tweener commentators.
Yeah,
they don't want to go fully in. They don't want to go fully into being a baby face or being a heel, probably because somebody's saying, "Oh, that's so cliche."
Well, I think they think it's realistic, but what they don't realize, it's the opposite. It actually doesn't feel realistic. It feels less realistic because it doesn't feel like, why would they take these shots like they're going to be this bad guy and then pull back on it afterwards? It's like not everybody does that, but they always do that. It's very strange. Some people do, but it's like Corey and Wade do that same thing. And what it ends up feeling then is that they're faking being a bad guy and that they're faking acting like a heel guy on commentary. That's what it sounds like. They're faking. They say, well, what do you want him to do, Cole? And then Cole says something. He goes, well, you might be right, but I don't know. Like,
You're right about that. You know what? You just opened up my mind about that, mate.
Well, you're right, Cole. It's not right, but he did it. And it's like, okay, so you went heel for a second. Then the regular commentator said something, and then you agreed with him, like, yeah, you're right, but you got it done. But it's like they really need someone who's just a nutcase on commentary as a color guy.
I just imagine Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross in that same position. And you know what? Like, I was watching something from them the other day, and it was hilarious. Like, Vince was distracting the referee while the Rock was getting like hit by a chair or something, and like JR's like, oh, Vince is distracting the damn referee, and then Jerry Lawler's like, well, Vince is just trying to explain to the ref that the Rock assaulted, and Jim Ross is like, don't be an idiot. And he's like, what did you say? I said, don't be an idiot.
And that stuff makes you laugh. Yeah, that makes it more entertaining. It would have really helped a show like this that was so cookie cutter.
I know. It just pisses me off. Like, that's really, I think that is probably in like the top 3 biggest issues, and not just WWE, but in all of professional wrestling today, is definitely commentary. Like, I don't understand why it's so fucking hard. It's not hard. It really is not hard to narrate and like interestingly narrate a match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a criticism that me and you always go back to, because there's so many obvious things that you can do to fix it, but they never seem to do it, Yeah,
they're in cruise control on commentary is what it is. It feels like.
Yeah, and it doesn't help also, like, this weird thing where like baby faces are like acting like dickheads for some reason. Like, not Cody Rhodes or Sami Zayn, but like Seth Rollins, we're supposed to root for this guy. Meanwhile, this guy was like a horrible person for most of his career, and then he's telling Drew McIntyre to like just get over it. Like, yeah, I know that you get screwed over out of the world title, but just get over it. Like, I'm rooting for Drew in that whole situation. Like, Seth Rollins just comes off like a dickhead. I don't know. That's the thing. It's like, why are we supposed to be like, are we supposed to be agreeing with Seth? Like, come on, dude, just get over it. Yeah, I know Roman cheats in every single match, but don't complain about it. Like, what?
Right.
Yeah, we should be complaining. The whole bloodline has like ruined everybody's lives. Why is Drew being like looked at as the dickhead for thinking, hey, you know what? That's kind of bullshit. That's kind of stupid. And instead we're supposed to be like, come on, Drew, stop whining. Like, right. It's so stupid. Like, that's the stuff that annoys me, where like heels are for whatever reason being treated like not heels. And, and that's not just from the commentators, but it's also from the babyface wrestlers themselves. So I wish that would just be changed a little bit, stop muddying the waters, I guess, or stop, like, just make it a little bit more obvious of who's the good guy in this situation, who's the bad guy,
Yeah,
I guess they're trying to go for that like gritty Attitude Era vibe where sometimes the good guy is also the bad guy, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel. I don't feel that way about Seth. Like, I don't think he comes off like a baby face at all. I think he just comes off like a dick. And and he did that stupid thing tonight that I talked about multiple times in his matches. He hits the fucking curb stomp, then he takes 20 seconds to pin the guy, and he wins the match. Like, that made Drew look so fucking weak tonight. He did it to Shinsuke before. He's done it to Finn Balor before. He's done it to a few other to Miz before. Now he does it to fucking Drew. It's whoever's telling him, like, I don't know.
Didn't Drew just sign a contract?
Not to do that.
I think Drew just signed a deal, right? Too. So he's here to stay. So it's like, you're here to stay, and
they're probably going to have more matches.
Well, yeah, maybe, but wow, not a good way to start your, first couple of years into the new contract, I guess, but it is what it is. I got to get out of here, and tonight I will be live for Monetize This right here. We will be live for Monetize This. Come here, have a party, go crazy, eat shit and die, and maybe Luke will be here as well, and maybe other people will be here. We'll have a interesting night tonight, so be ready for that, everybody out there in the world. Hit the like button. We're almost at 100 likes. Ghost from the Coast dropped a big 80. Luke, anything else you want to say being here?
Well, I'm the Monetize This champion, and Sloth Fan, I know it was selling. I'm not saying he wasn't selling, but it's stupid when you make it seem like, oh, it's an obvious kick-out moment, and then the guy gets beaten. Like, I don't know, you're supposed to be building up Drew like he's a world champion contender, but then, like, Seth hits this curb stomp, takes forever to pin the guy, and he gets the victory. Like, I don't know. That's weird to me. He should have hit it and then just gone for the pin. It makes Drew look weaker when you do shit like that. And he does it all the time, too, and I've always complained about that. So,
by the way, Kairi.
But yeah, anyway.
Kairi Sane looked hot as hell tonight.
I thought Io Shirai looked way hotter. She was fucking gorgeous.
I think Io's I think Io's got a mangledness to her, but not.
Maybe
Kairi
I was looking
Sane.
at the wrong person, you know?
Maybe. You think? Because she's, I don't know, like, Io's all right, but she's a little beat up.
Yeah,
a little rough around the edges.
But Rhea, man, I was jerking it to Rhea earlier. Her slapping her ass at some fucking house show. It was just so, yes.
Yeah, the only thing the only thing that sucks is they had to wear those big attire, like those stupid cover-up things because of those idiots. I
know.
And it's like, man, she would have looked great if whatever she would have worn, you know? It's like, come on.
Can we have bra and panties matches? Can we just bring that back once?
Yeah, like, come on. Like, give us those. Give us that at least.
We had that tuxedo match in 2012 between Santino and Ricardo Rodriguez. Why can't we do it with the women?
Exactly. Like
a lesbian tuxedo match.
Kairi Sane really is pretty. Like, it's hard to deal with it.
Bailey's hot too. Like the outfit that she wears now.
Yeah. I liked when she was the pirate
shorts.
though. I like when Kairi Sane was doing the pirate gimmick. I like that.
Yeah, my naughty little pirate.
Naughty little pirate. Yeah. Look at that. I love the makeup. Love it. Anyway,
have a good one. I'll see you in a few hours.
Okay, we'll see you in a few hours. See you in a few hours, baby. Keep it hard. She looks like a sex clown. Yeah, Kairi Sane. Looks great. Who doesn't love her? But there you go. You guys thought tonight was a little bit underwhelming, and like we said, it was just a little bit too predictable. I think that was a big problem. Thank you to everybody who donated during this stream. That was huge. We had Chief Wahoo, Pacharo, Eric Griffith, Matt Colon. We had Big Matt, Arushin Chu, Jennifer Muppet Baby, and The Ghost from the Coast. Where's my $80 dono? Karaka Gasantes, the song that 40 people left the stream because of. So maybe it's not one we want to add to the dono list. Thank you to The Ghost from the Coast for dropping the biggest bomb of the show. And tonight, spin the wheel on Monetize This live right here tonight. If you're a patron, you'll get the alert. Everybody else, you should get the alert, but YouTube doesn't always do it. We'll see you tonight for Monetize This Saturday night. Come hang out with us. Grab a beer, grab a drink, grab some weed, grab some drugs, and we'll talk about the world tonight on Monetize This. Be here for that. Hit the like button. We'll see you tonight.
Keep on playing your video games, stinky ass boy.
Over 50 million views. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
I hope you hang your mother. This country sucks. This place sucks. CNN masturbated all fucking day. Dude, I will eat your fucking asshole out and then spit it into your mouth, baby bird style. Who wants to go? Call the show. I'll fuck your ass! I want to kill myself! If I think it sucks, I tell you!
The Joe Cronin Show.
Fuck you with a broomstick!
Fuck your family!
You really need to try claca casantes.
You know why I call my kids fuck trophies, right?
Keep on playing your video games, stinky ass boy.
Go fuck yourself.
Is going to become. Ooh. Burpee.
You
Dragon's Roar is one. The new trailer for House of the Dragon is here. The HBO original series premieres on August 21st on HBO Max. Wow.
Fuck my ass. I just creamed. I just steamed. I'm shooting a laser beam. I just shit my fucking pants.